Hello, my people. Well, as usual, it makes me very happy when you come over to my channel to chill with me because I know you could be doing other things, but you chose me. So I'm not going to take that lightly. Thank you and keep coming back, all right? I just wanted to come on here to share something with you. Unless you've been living under a rock. I mean, I shouldn't say that because there are a lot of things that happen in the world and I'm not aware of it. So I cannot say that you're living under a rock because I'm right here and I'm not aware of a whole lot of things. But if you're on Twitter, you would have known that Elon Musk was bidding for Twitter. He wanted to buy Twitter. And let me tell you something. Elon Musk is the biggest troll on Twitter. He's always on Twitter and he's always talking about his free speech narrative and all these things. So he's finally been able to acquire Twitter. He's acquired Twitter for $44 billion. People. Okay, now this is the richest man in the world, wealthiest man in the world, because there's a difference. And the wealthy, they do spend their money differently, and that's just how they do. They do things that would leave you in awe. And for those people who always wish to live other people's lives, it leaves them wanting to be those people. Those people who don't understand that with all these things come other things. And before I go on, I want you to understand. People, I have absolutely nothing against these people. I don't know them from a can of paint. I mean, I might know can of paint better, but I don't know these people from a can of paint. So none of my commentary is malice based. I don't intend to hurt anyone or malign anyone. This is just light commentary, and I'm just sharing with you things that are already out there. All right, so yeah, so I was telling you. So it's like, for me, Twitter is like because some of the things that I read, they're just mean and nasty. I do believe there's a certain kind of people on Twitter. I have my stuff on Twitter. I have 10 followers or something, and I'm following 100. And the reason why I would usually get these notifications, I usually get Kim Kardashian's notifications and Elon Musk. Maybe because I have subscribed to to them, so their notifications come up on my phone. So then I would take a read, and there are a lot of other interesting stories on Twitter, so that is why I go on there sometimes, not very often. So that has been in the news, and people have their opinions, and some people have been saying, oh, you could have fed poor people with this money. People, stop being naive. That ordinary way of thinking is not how the wealthy does it. That's not how the wealthy spends their money. And listen, don't fool yourself. In order for you to have rich people, you have to have poor people. Poor people keep those people rich. So don't you hide behind this ordinary way of thinking or think that this is how the world works. No, some of these things are set this way. My opinion, again, it's nothing against anyone, but from my observation and from living in a world where things are evolving and you're seeing things in front of your very eyes, the only way you can deny it is if you are in. The only way you can ignore it is if you're in denial. It is there. You cannot fool yourself. So you have to understand how the balance of power theory works. What is deemed important to wealthy people is not deemed important to you. Or I should say, what is deemed important to poor people is not deemed important to wealthy people. My opinion. Not maligning anyone. Not a dig at anyone. It's just my opinion. Sorry, it's just my opinion. These people have no limits when it comes to how they spend their money. So you take a read over what he acquired, and it is just for information purposes, and that's it. So as usual, thank you for being here, and stay safe and be self-aware. See you in the next one.